No, I'm out. No, it's okay. It's okay.
You have to do it.
Oh my god, I didn't see that. Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm not at all ready to face my fears. You may or may not be aware that we are weak. We are scared of many things. I believe the word is wimps. One thing in particular that bothers me, and I know Sammy too, is creepy crawlies. Anything with more than 4 legs. Or, to be honest, anything that moves in a way that you don't move. Anything that looks like it could be birthed from another planet. That ain't on my hit list, tying in with the fact that It Chapter 2 is now out on DVD. The guys at Warner Bros challenged us to face our fears, because if you don't know the story of It, they have to face their greatest fear. We decided to get scared. We had a long conversation with a psychotherapist. Her name is Honey, and she told us what fear is, and we wanted to find out how we can overcome it with as little screaming as possible.
Hi, I'm good, thanks. How are you guys?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. We need an expert, basically, and you're the most qualified person to answer our question. We're going to be going through an ordeal dealing with creepy crawlies, and we feel like you've got the knowledge to help us come to terms with these fears, but also understand what it is to have what is fear? Why are we scared of things? What is that?
So first of all, can you tell me what it is that you're most afraid of? What are the kind of creepy crawlies or animals that are really, really difficult for you?
Spiders. For you? Yeah. I don't like moths at all.
So the fear is actually your inner protector saying, hey, somewhere along the lines, we've got this message, we've embedded this code in your brain that says that this is something that is a threat.
My dad doesn't like spiders, so I think it's probably his fault. And I think what it was, our mum doesn't care for spiders, so she'll pick them up and she'll get rid of them. And she'll sometimes chase our dad with the spider. It's our parents' fault. It's all our parents' fault. That's probably what it is.
Isn't everything in life, guys? So the only way that you are going to feel less afraid is actually to expose yourself to the sensation that you're afraid of. And then as a human being, as a natural, strong, functioning human being that you clearly both are, you will naturally then feel less afraid.
Now it's time to face them. I don't feel at all confident. In my head I'm like, I'm gonna just expose myself. Wait, what? I'm gonna just be around the insects for a while and hope for the best. And just hope that after about 10 to 15 minutes of being near them, I can just get closer and closer until I touch them. We went to Paradise Wildlife Park, which is a zoo slash animal sanctuary. We got to be zookeepers for the day, and if you know anything about me, I like the animals. I don't like the alien animals, like weird creepy alien things. In fact, you just like big cats, dogs, mammals. Anything with fur's fine. Mammals that aren't potentially scary, and amphibians. Maybe not fish, don't like eating them, and also it depends on where they fall on the soft scale. It's a bit like the Richter scale, but like of magnitudes of softness. I put on the green fleece and honestly power influxed, and I felt as though I could achieve anything. Did you get that checked? Influx. I'm currently styling out Zookeeper chic. I wouldn't call it chic the way you're wearing it. Jumper situation, big fan. Also the fleece, big fan. And here's hang on, I'm finished. This is a childhood dream. I suddenly feel like a zookeeper. I have no training whatsoever, and I'm kind of scared of insects, and fairly big animals do make me anxious. But apart from that, I'd be a great zookeeper. We aren't 100% certain, but I believe the camel is pooing right now. Well, I just think that's what I look like when I'm struggling. So, this is, as an expert, I know that might be a poo. We are not experts at all, by any stretch of the imagination. Lion time.
There are a few safety things that we need to bear in mind. Firstly, most importantly, and kind of obviously, please don't stick your fingers through the fence. That fence that's got the lines on the other side of them, okay? So, then when you're ready, she's so hungry. You move it towards her, and just let her take it. Yeah.
I wasn't scared, but now I am. Nervous now, partly because I know if my home cat was big enough, it would eat me. Poo myself if one of them does a little growl right now. I'll just like jump out of my skin.
Keep those touching for me. When you're ready, aim that piece just for the square near where her nose is.
Lions, for me, do not scare me. Well, in my mind, they don't scare me. I'm sure if I was in the savannah and one was leaping towards me, lions don't scare you. They can eat you. The thought of a lion doesn't scare me, but being up close changed that.
Perfect. And then just move
okay.
Well done. Was that okay? Definitely gets the adrenaline going a little bit when you're this close to them.
This isn't what I look like going to the fridge. I'm feeling her breath on my... It's literally moving the glove right now. The fact I'm covered in animal blood right now. They might see me as a target, so what I'm going to do is take the glove off and then let you do it, Nikki. How are you feeling? I actually was fine until this split second. Now I'm very nervous.
So hands up. That's it. Pop those together for me. And then when you're ready... Oh, if I could get you to just roll your sleeve up a little bit
sorry.
for me. Thank you.
I really feel like I'm conquering a fear. I didn't know I was scared of lions, but now I feel like I'm
what you should do there? Feed it to the lions.
I thought you were going to say eat it.
If you'd rather. Up to you. Perfect.
Just lick my hand. I just want to hug them, but they would kill me. But when we was feeding them, and it was clear on our faces that we were, at best, nervous, a woman that was standing there from just the general public, a pleb, said, "Hi, you probably get asked this a lot." Bearing in mind, this entire time we were wearing the zookeeper outfits, they said, "You probably get this a lot, but can we stroke them?" And I was like, "Yeah, go on." And in my head, I was like, what part of this process, us feeding this creature that has the power in its jaws to crush my skull, like what part of that looked like you wanted to stroke it? I was like, go on, put your hand in. It was time for some not so soft and fluffy things. So we're currently in the reptile enclosure. This doesn't affect me behind glass. In person, potentially. One thing I do like is the heat of this room. So I can stay here all day. No, I'm out. No, it's so big. It's so
You have to do it.
Oh my god, I didn't see that.
Because they usually are pretty good.
I've gone cold. Wasn't aware that we were scared of leaf/stick insects until I saw one that looked like how big it was. It was made by H.R. Geiger from an Alien movie. Can you just okay? No, look, fine, right, okay.
I think we know who's going first.
Daniel, the guide, said that if these insects become threatened, they use their back legs, which are like this, and slap them together, and their thorny legs will cause you pain. I was like, cool. I thought stick insects just stood there very slowly and didn't really move, but these ones were like, they moved really quickly. Do you know what? Power to them. It's moving really fast.
If at some point you want me to take it off, just say, but you're going to have to...
What's my safe word?
Shh. It's fine. There you go.
There we go. I heard its feet hit you.
And then you sit there. You're going to go now.
What if it falls? What if it falls? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's fine. Keep going away from me. Oh, I feel like it's not going to go away. This is... Oh, fine, this is fine. This is all totally fine. Do you know what? Whatever, I've just got good of fear.
Psychologist would be proud. Okay, who's next?
Perfect.
Twin number 2.
Do I get like a round of applause?
Souvenir pig.
No, Daniel, take it off me. No, I'm joking, I've got it too. It's going towards your head though.
It's alright.
What if it goes into your mouth?
So supportive.
Yay!
He's a lot on high alert.
He's gonna jump.
No.
It's a nice little song.
I've got a lot of anger.
Well done.
Do these ones shoot blood from behind their eyes?
No.
What the
That's
hell?
a toad, isn't it? I feel like I'm holding a dinosaur right now. That's
Yeah.
why I
It's
actually
weird,
feel
isn't
like.
it? Well, legend.
It's tail as well. Like, look how long that tail goes now.
Your name's Spike and we are friends.
I didn't say a thing.
So Paradise Wildlife Park knew that our challenge was creepy crawlies, specifically arachnids. And the real challenge came when we had to come face to face with a tarantula. And Daniel briefed us, telling us that this tarantula, whose name was Curly, was able to eject hairs from its body as a form of defence that will be an irritant to your throat, eyes, nose, ears, body. But before we got there, we did walk past some red pandas. So I'm just going to include that footage here for you to sort of calm your mind, get zen, because it's about to be ruined. Beanie. Joe's going first. I'm going to show you what's happening.
This is our curly head tarantula. It's got a perm.
Curly head.
Second bit is obviously, please don't blow on her. I'm not doing anything. Now, there is the other bit of health station which you're not going to like, is if she kicks hairs at you and it goes in your eyes, it can cause temporary blindness, it goes back her throat, and cause your throat to swell as well. What are we doing here?
Are you excited for that?
Oh boy. Oh mamacita.
I'm going first. Yeah, well, I held the stick insect, so the thorny stick insect. You can hold the tarantula. Is it a she or a he?
She, yeah.
This is a she, this is Curly. Hang on, Nick, I'm just getting ready.
But it could chuck a hair in.
You're not Catholic.
Come on, kids.
Okay, fine.
Spider.
Oh, okay. She's moving.
Abdomen.
Sammy, you can move forward a little bit. You've just made yourself into a thumb. She's very
Happy? Yes. She's chilling.
What if she moves really fast up your arm and goes to your face?
So she is.
Then I'm sorry, she's on the floor. She does that. I'm not finding this actually that worrying. It's just that I think if it was like a really spindly thing, like long legs that were like hairs, like acupuncture needles, I think I'd be concerned. But this is okay. Okay, no, this is not good news. Oh, I think I've got borderline arachnophobia, so this can take a second. Oh my god, I'm actually shaking. Okay.
Right, so once you keep your hands on the platform, press down for me so it stops shaking, and then obviously just let me know if you feel comfortable with it. Cool. Right.
Like for me, I wouldn't be able to do these, you know, around.
Nice. Yay. Perfect. Got a nice little arch over there.
Okay. She seems less settled this time, Nikki. Sammy, shut. This is fine. This is okay. Do you know what?
Tap.
She's tapping because she's finding the weak spot to bite. What's that thing that just came out of her bum? Okay, she's going. I don't like that she has spinnerets. That's something new that I've discovered. I didn't know she could make a web. She's a spider. Why would she not be able to make a web?
Like they've got like little nice hairs that kick off.
That was alright. That was fine. It had little soft feet actually when it was in my hand. I mean, warm. Do you know what? Afterwards, I looked at my hands and was like, "Wow, she did that." But then also, I was like, "I've touched a spider." So I don't know how I felt about it. It's not going to help my day-to-day fear of smaller spiders because a tarantula, I know it can cause me harm. But at the same time, it's not the same as the little ones that you get around your house that literally want to make your life a living hell. And also, you knew it was about to be there. Whereas most of the time when you see a spider, it just enters the room, enters your space without asking, and it's there.
Are there any in here?
No, our house is spider free. I've put conkers in corners of the house. You don't need to know the levels that I've gone to prevent the spiders entering this house, but you should know that they're foolproof. It's like Hogwarts, and Dementors are like on the outside. Do I mean Dementors? Thank you to Warner Brothers for sorting out this trip, and also It Chapter 2 is out now on DVD and Blu-ray and digital and all of those good things. If your fear is clowns, then maybe don't. Actually do, rationalise it. #gifted. If you want to know more about It Chapter 2 or Paradise Wildlife Park, make sure you check out our Instagrams, the links are all down here, all of that down there, and we would love to see you again next time. On that note, I'm going to go and look at videos of soft, fluffy things. If you're new here, please make sure you press subscribe and also the bell notification button next to it, and make sure you press allow all notifications so you don't miss any of our uploads. And remember, we have a K-pop channel which we upload to 2 times a week, a lot, called TTK, and all of that is linked down below. And we'll see you guys again next time. Bye! I feel like you didn't breathe.